If you were over at the pole position go-kart track over just off the strip, you would have seen these two guys hammering one another, Shawn Langdon and Morgan Lucas. We're going to show you a little bit of that. But right now they come up to try to improve on the 6th position for Morgan and the 9th position for Langdon.
And those times would be a 398 for Morgan Lucas yesterday. Shawn Langdon a 408. And the conditions, to say the least, are very tricky here at the strip. You know, it's just when you get on a hot racetrack, it's tougher. You have cars making 8,000 horsepower to get it hooked up, especially in the middle of the racetrack. And that's where most of the teams seem to be having a problem.
Morgan's been to the semis twice this season. Phoenix, Houston. Well, they are getting down there. It's a 399 for Langdon. Going to move him up 9th to 7th, get him into the top half of the field. Morgan, with the strength of the 402, will stay in 6th.
Well, like you said, Shawn definitely did improve, but Morgan Lucas did not, and you'll see why. They tried to back the thing down, and then right there, the cylinder went out on Morgan's car, taking away some horsepower and slowing it down to 402 elapsed time. Take another look at this. Watch Morgan Lucas. Good numbers early, trying to make sure this thing goes down the track. What happens, they don't apply the clutch real hard, and when it doesn't apply enough clutch, it can't burn the amount of fuel. And right there, you see the cylinder go out, robbing horsepower, slowed it down to that 402. Otherwise, that might have been a mid 390 pass, possibly if that cylinder had stayed lit to the finish line.
Those two guys were part of a little group that headed over to pole position for a little go-kart racing. Corey McClenathan, very classy guy, and his fiance. It's really a neat track. Electric go-karts, too.
Can't
so
go anywhere without John Forrest. I want to know where Ashley's is, so hers ought to be hanging here somewhere, don't you think? Got one of my guys over here to strap me in.
Yeah, the John Forrest son kind of got their attention right away. Here's the deal. They ran 12 laps. Now, what they actually do is go for the fastest time. So the racing not only doesn't count, not all that encouraged.
Look at Morgan and Shawn going at it. You know, they always go at it on the racetrack with reaction times. They're very competitive, and you can see right here, it's everything they do. These two guys are competitive.
Wow, on-board cameras and everything. While they may have had fun, in the end it was Corey Mack who walked away with top honors.
Finished second.
Shawn Langdon, though, had the fastest lap time.
Ran it.
Were you invited there? I didn't see my invite.
I was, but I told him I'd only go if they stuck another 50 pounds on Corey's car, because that little guy, there's no way I can compete with him.
Exactly.
They wouldn't do it.
That's the way to approach it.